you doing? I am on my way to Trujillo, which is a tiny little town in Extremadura, which is in basically the west of Spain. And I'm going there this weekend because I'm going to be doing my first race of 2019. And in actual fact, it's going to be my first race in roughly 2 years. So to say I'm nervous is an understatement. Should be quite a nice old town. We're actually going to be racing. The race is going to start up in the castle. So I'm just hoping that actually recording the race run or the race runs is not going to be an issue, because it can be sometimes, you know, depending on which regulations the race is run by. So fingers crossed I'll be able to show it to you. Well, I've made it to Trujillo. I've just managed to park up, get into the hostel now. I'm going to book in and see what it's like, have some lunch and then get out and try those circuits. My humble room for the weekend, and it is pretty humble. It actually cost me less than the entrance to the race. Still, it's bang in the centre, and right by the church, which you can't see. Right, so I'm going to unpack and have some lunch. Welcome to the town square in Trujillo. Pretty nice, huh? Pretty busy as well. The castle just up there, the town walls, the old town walls, and that's where the race is going to start from tomorrow, up from the castle. I forgot to mention there are actually a couple of urban race sections tomorrow, which I'm not thrilled about. I've never raced any kind of urban enduro race. Yeah, so a little bit nervous about that. Let's go. So I finally managed to get some lunch after waiting for the longest time, but luckily all the time I was waiting I think I digested half of the food. So just got changed, jumped on the bike, and I'm going to make my way up to the castle, which is the starting point, and go do a quick run. So I was supposed to bring the swoop for this race. Well, that was the idea anyway. And then yesterday I decided to grease up the bearings and the suspension, and I lost the washer. It fell on the floor and I could not find it anywhere, so I couldn't bring the swoop. I've had to bring the Bronson, and the problem with that is, I don't know if you can hear, but it's pretty knackered. The rear mech derailleur is absolutely screwed and skips between gears. Nothing I can do about that because I didn't have time to change it, and it's squeaking all over the place. I think the brakes are about to go. So I'm just hoping it's going to be okay. Okay, so it looks like T1 starts from here. So let's have a look. Really no idea what to expect, yeah? That's the chicken line. And this is the big boys line. There's no way I'm doing that. Oof, that's the same height as me. You know, I always make the mistake, well, maybe not a mistake, but I always come and train for these things on my own. Which is not the best. You know, it's nice to come and train with someone, practice lines. See what works, see what doesn't. And I think it helps you mentally as well. Become you on your own, it's so much easier to freak out. I've got to remember to go really gently, because I don't want to waste all my energy for tomorrow. Oh no! I thought that problem was sorted. My chain. Oh no. So the problem I thought I'd sorted out by changing the chain that had stretched has come back, so apparently it hasn't been sorted out. Bloody hell! That's a big old drop. This is why you check out the circuit first. So this first special doesn't seem particularly tricky. The only problem is it's a little awkward, I think, in places. There, where you could be going fast, there are rocks placed almost strategically just to trip you up. So it's going to be a little harder to go faster. And of course now I'm worried about the chain as well. It wouldn't be Enduro without an uphill section. Okay, so I have to go up this if I want to make it. No other way around there. And again, if you're not hugely talented like me, then this is exactly why you do a pre-race run. Oh, I just had some big ass dog come out and try and attack me. I hope that gate's closed tomorrow. Shit. I had to scream at him to get back in. I can't seem to make much sense of this special. Having trouble knowing where it's going. I guess at least tomorrow there'll be people standing here. You have to admit, from down here, this town looks bloody beautiful. So the streets are obviously open to the public today, so we've got to be careful on all these urban sections. And I'm just about to make it back up to the top again. And I think T2, every time I say T I mean special, starts in the same place as T1, so head back up there now. Okay, so this is T2. Oh, there's a potential pedal strike and OTB there. My chain off already? No. There's a pedal strike. God, plenty of places to pedal strike. Lovely. So right now, this one seems a bit faster. What a place to race, huh? This is a very small race, by the way. Very small town, very small community. I think it's like 150 riders max, I think. So just a small affair. Beautiful place though, beautiful. Well, this looks like a bit of a minefield. The line is up over that top, isn't it? Up over the middle. Oh, where's the line? Bloody hell. Okay, third try at this section. Because I'm not sure where the line is. Okay, so it should have been around here. First bit was okay. Gosh, it's just asking for your pedals, isn't it? I don't even know if this is a line. Oh, yes it is. That's my line. Wow, so many potential places to mess up there tomorrow. I think a lot of people are going to end up walking there, not necessarily because they can't make it, just because they choose the wrong line. You get the wrong line there, you're buggered. Man, so much to learn. Well, I think I can definitely have a lot of fun on that one, but there are, without a doubt, some places there that are well nudgery, and I just hope that if I do take a bad line, I'm able to stop and correct it, rather than coming off, catching pedals or going over the bars or whatever. I'm not going to be able to push tomorrow. My bike is half knackered. I'm half knackered. I'm probably in the worst shape I've been in a long time. Haven't done anything this winter. So, just going to have to try and enjoy the race tomorrow. Calm myself down and not go like a nutter. So, lots of drops. Lots of shit I don't like. Alright. That wasn't very good, was it? Okay, that's a big old drop. It's probably about as tall as I am, so I'm gonna forget about it for now. Oh, that's a tight old corner. So this one scares me, to be honest. The ramp is steep. Okay, so this is the fourth special, and I think it's a mix of urban and trail, I think. Out onto the trails. Very loose, actually, very loose, and I think there's quite a lot of damp on the ground, funnily enough. I think tomorrow it might be a bit slippy. This one's going to be fun, as long as my chain doesn't come off. A lot of pedalling, a lot of pedalling. I'm so much more comfortable on these trails than riding down concrete with big drop-offs and nasty ass jumps. Oh, this is nice. As long as I can stay relaxed tomorrow and rein myself in, I think it should be a good race. I think it's got a bit of everything, you know. It's got a little bit of flow, it's got rocks all over the place. What's happening here? It's got the urban descents, which is something completely alien to me. So yeah, bit of a complete race. Doing a pre-run of the course is just, you have to do it. I know some people say that, oh, you know, enduro should be blind racing, no one should know the course. But for me, if I want to have a chance of coming out unscathed, then I've got to go through it at least once, and even just once, which is, you know, let's face it, it's all you ever get, unless you're a pro racer and you're here for a couple of days, you know, because even then you don't know it at all. You just have an idea or an inkling of the places that could potentially do you a lot of damage, and a few of those I've seen already. And if I hadn't known they were there, then wow, that would be, yeah, it'd be horrendous. So for me, I mean, I'll never do another enduro without previously riding the course. For me, you know, at my level, it's just too dangerous not to. If you're a fantastic rider who can take on anything, then great, go blind. But it's not for me. Now where's the fifth one go? I'm lost. Hostia. I won't be doing that. So I just checked and it turns out that the 3rd and the 5th percent are the same. They repeated. So, well, at least I'll have more practice on those than they are the urban ones. So, yeah, okay. So I finished checking out the descents for today. I'm feeling okay, I'm feeling pretty good about it. There are definitely a few places that can catch me out if I'm not careful, especially if I'm pushing. I'm gonna have to reel myself in, learn to relax, control, because there's definitely some lines in there that could end up being very nasty. But overall, I think it should be fine. I think there's nothing too nasty in there, nothing that is really, really scary. Unfortunately, the couple of ones that I am going to wimp out on have a chicken line, so that's good. So yeah, so I'm going to chill out now for a bit, go to bed, try and get up nice and early tomorrow and be ready for the race day. So I'll see you up at the castle. Cheers guys, hasta la próxima.